Hello, today we are here with Mr. Anthony Berry, who is the owner of the KGB here in Taipei. So please, Mr. Anthony, could you introduce yourself and the restaurant to the audience?
Okay, hi, my name's Anthony. I'm from New Zealand, and I've lived in Taiwan for a long time. And KGB's gourmet hamburgers, but they're New Zealand style, which is a little different because New Zealanders like to travel. So we travel and steal ideas, and then we put them on, and then we make different style hamburgers. And anyway, I can talk more about KGB, but it's just a small business, but it's good. I like it. It's fun.
Well, how long have you been living in Taiwan?
Long time. Scary long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost Taiwanese now.
So you do speak Mandarin?
I speak some. Yeah. Not good enough though.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously we know that you have the restaurant here, so what inspired you or who motivated you to start a restaurant?
When I first arrived in Taiwan, there were not many cafes, and I like cafes.
Yeah.
So I'd go to different cafes, and the cafes in Taiwan were very strange. They were
in what way?
Coffee would always be made, the glass, and the coffee runs through the glass and then drips.
Yeah.
So there weren't any espresso machines, and coffee cups were always like teacups. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it wasn't really like a cafe.
Yeah.
So I'd always be in cafes, and then I'd just go, this is wrong. And then I'd just start working out how I would do it. And then after I'd been in Taiwan for about 1 year, I realized I also, when you leave home, you realize what you miss.
Yeah, homesick.
Well, no, not so much homesick. You just see what's missing.
Yeah.
Like if Taiwanese go to New Zealand, there will be no chou tofu.
And they would miss that.
And they go, I should open up a chou tofu place.
Ah.
And so that was kind of the reverse. I realized what was missing in Taiwan. And so I thought, okay, this is not here.
And then you started your own.
Well, then that was a long time getting ready.
Yeah.
And then I finally opened.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've never really worked in this industry before, but
No, I used to be when I was a student, I was a bartender. So that's my only experience.
Wow.
But I think, being ignorant is quite useful.
Why? How come?
If you know too much, sometimes it stops you. If you don't know enough, you
become brave and do it.
You become stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid and brave, you know what I mean? So you just go.
Yeah.
And, which is a good way just to, because sometimes just doing is better than thinking.
But why do you want to come to Thailand? So not stay in New Zealand?
Same as Taiwanese. Like, right now all Taiwanese are going to Australia for a working holiday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because same as New Zealand, Taiwan, we're small places. So when you grow up in a small place, you get, I call it itchy feet. You're like, okay, I know this place. Like, now I want to see other places. So I see the same, in New Zealand, everyone leaves. Everyone leaves for 2 or 3 years. And the same thing is happening in Taiwan now. You notice everyone in Taiwan is leaving for Australia.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed is everyone who's smart is also leaving Taiwan for work. Like Taiwan's got that same thing as us. You realize your country is small, so you go and see what else there is.
So you still went to your country, New Zealand, in your holiday?
Yeah, I go back sometimes, but not often.
Okay,
I should go back more.
And I really like there. If I have an opportunity, then I will go there.
Yeah.
Next time. Yeah. Okay, start. It starts already. Okay. And I have some questions to ask you.
Okay.
What is the greatest challenge you have encountered? And how do you overcome it?
There's new challenges every week in this business. This business is about putting out fire. We call it forest fires. You know, forest fire?
Yeah.
There's always forest fires, and you're always putting them out. You put one out, there's another one. You put another one out, there's another one. There's always, because running a restaurant is a lot of challenges. So I would say the biggest challenge is learning about yourself. Because what I notice, especially because I hire people and work with them, the thing that the biggest problem everyone has is themselves. Do you know what I mean? We all get in our own way. We all make our own problems. So I think the best thing I've done is to learn more about what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, and also to be really honest with myself, because I cause my own problems most of the time. The problems in the store, pretty much I can always fix, but it's most important that I make sure I get the best out of me, because then I can fix them. So I'd say the biggest challenge is learning about yourself and being honest with yourself, and then improving, because all the other problems that I face, you can fix.
And how long do you run the restaurant? 10 years?
Yeah.
Wow, it's a really long time.
It is.
Okay.
And I still work 6 days a week.
Okay, 6 days. So only no work on
Saturday.
Okay, Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any remarkable special thing about your restaurant to share with us?
What can I share? What kind of thing do you mean?
About remarkable memories.
So many. I don't know. A big part of this job is the people. You know what I mean? I'm lucky my staff stay a long time. So 2 of my cooks have been with me for 10 years. And one of my other cooks has been with me for 5 years. And my staff, or my part-time staff, usually stay at least 2 years. And a lot of my staff come back. You know, they go to Australia, then they come back, and they come back and work again. So a really cool part is the people I meet, and then the friendships and the relationships you make. Because this business is about people. Like even people always ask me, do I want to open a franchise? And I always say no. Because if I open up right now, my customers are people who come in here, and so that's what I think about, what can I do a good job for them. If I open up a franchise, then the people who eat here are not my customers anymore. My customers are rich people who want to buy a restaurant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this business is about people, and you've got to choose what's important. So what's for me is I'd rather open up restaurants by myself, and I concentrate on the customers. And another part is also just the key factor for me is having good relationships with my staff.
Yeah.
And it's funny because one of my roommates, she used to work here. So her and I have been friends for like 7 years, and now she's my roommate. Do you know what I mean? So I used to be her boss, then we became friends, and now we're roommates. So what I mean is the relationships go past work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
we can see that you treat to your partners really good, so they can work here for a long time.
I find you just treat people like people. You be honest, and you know
it's really important.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so when you meet challenge, how do you overcome it?
Oh, every challenge is different. When we first opened, the ceiling was falling down. So I didn't know what to do. And I didn't have the money to hire people. So I just got up there with a hammer and just started breaking the ceiling down. And then luckily enough, a friend came in, a guy who was a friend of a friend, and he came in and helped me. So a lot of the challenges, you just start and you just work it out, and then sometimes you get lucky. Other times you've just got to think. Yeah, but it turned out the building was leaking water anyway. Cut a long story short, there's so many challenges when you set up a restaurant, and they never stop.
Yeah. And have you ever think about just don't want to continue to run the restaurant?
Yes. Yeah, I do think about that because I have to keep asking that question. But the reason I chose this idea is because I get a lot of ideas, and most of the ideas sit here. You know what I mean? So they come and go, and a lot of them are good ideas, but it may be not a good idea for me. So I wait for the idea to sink, and when it sits in here, that's when I know it's a good idea, and that's when I know I can do it. So if the idea is just here, it's easy. It's when it gets difficult, it's easy to give up. But if the idea isn't here, then that's when you keep going. Actually, I can tell you our biggest challenge. The government, the mayor at the time was corrupt, and then there were some rich property developers, people who want to build more buildings. They decided they want to close every restaurant here. So they closed 200 restaurants. And every week they were trying to close us. So that was our biggest challenge. For 2 years they were trying to close us. And they basically closed almost every place around here. So that was our biggest challenge. Anyway.
Okay. I think it's really we got a lot of things that we need to learn about. Yeah, and very thank you. Yeah, to let me know a lot of things about how to run a restaurant and how to overcome a lot of that very difficult things. Yes, let me learn a lot. Thank you.